that again. It's a rich thing.
Like basically implying that I've won the Brit because I'm white. Cool. Now, first of all, it was a public vote, so anyone else you wanted to win, they could have just posted it on the story and been like, vote for me. And the way Sench was going on, he would have won. If he would have just posted, vote for me, he would have got more votes than me, but he didn't. Cool. And furthermore, you're going on like I've got this big massive white privilege card, like my man who you're rooting for hasn't got exactly the same card. If you're right in what you're saying, do you get what I mean? Like, are you mad? Like, just because man wears a do-rag, it doesn't take away the cat. Look at him.
Yo, what you lot saying? So yeah, blood, obviously today you can see I'm trying to do a different thing today. Man thought let me come outside and actually take a look, a walk, you get me? But yeah, man, Central C, the conversations come back up, bro. The conversation about Central C and him doing that funny man stuff. Donny basically is denying his ethnicity. And I spoke about this before on my other video, bro, when I was trying to explain okay, in my opinion, I don't see why he needs to do that, because at the end of the day, like I know loads of guys that's like that's not black, that grew up in the ends, that grew up with a mandem and whatnot. And in my personal opinion, I don't think Donny has to pretend to be something that he's not. You get me? 'Cause at the end of the day, that's what he's basically doing, bro. He's never said he's black, but when people ask him, he doesn't really say he's not. You get what I'm trying to say? He's doing weird stuff, bro. He's popping up to what's that thing called, the gala or whatever the thing is. I don't know what that thing is. That show where people pull up. It's like a fashion show. He's pulling up to that with a black baby in his hand, bro. Whose baby is that, bro? Why the fuck have you got a black baby in your hand? What? Whose baby is that, bro? What are you trying to say, bro? What are you trying to prove? He pulls up there with a black baby. He done it with one of these other, that song that he had with Dave, Sprint. He's got a black baby with him. Why have you got a black baby with you, bro? What are you trying to show, bro? You get me? And of course, you saw the situation he had with H. H is fucking funny, fam. I can't lie, bro. H is funny. He's like, yo, cause my man thinks he wears a do-rag, my man thinks he's that. He forgot who he is. You get me? Cause apparently one of the people from my man's team, this guy, bro. One of the people from my man's team, they were acting like the only H1 of the Brit was in it, and he was acting like the only reason why H1 was because he's white. H is like, bro, you're forgetting that your guy is on the same page as me, bro. Just cause my man was a do-rag, he's forgot that he's a white guy. You get me? It's mental, fam. So it's like with Sench, bro, I've literally got nothing against the youth, bro. But this identity crisis that he's got going on, bro, it has to stop, bro. It has to stop, bro. It's actually embarrassing, fam. He should be embracing himself, bro. I'm hearing this guy's like Chinese and Guyanese and all of these type of things, bro. That's a sick mix, bro. I never met a guy like that, bro. Literally, he should be embracing that, bro. Like him having braids, doing that, doing this. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Man can have braids, bro. What, fam? A white boy can have braids if he wants to have braids, bro. It's nothing. There ain't nothing cultural about that, in my opinion, fam. You feel me? You see how them French guys move, them funny French guys, bro. You get me? Especially them man in fucking bro. I've never seen one of these things up close, you know. But yeah, you see how them French guys move, bro. Them fucking footballer French guys. Remember Balotti, fam, and all of them man there with the funny haircuts they used to do, bro, with the They still have the white boy haircuts, bro, with the blonde hair and they flip it sideways and them things there. Before you get me, bro. If he wants to do that, he wants to do that, bro. You get me? And on top of that, he's from the ends. So, so what? There's nothing wrong with that. Um, Even his music, I don't think my man's trying to be black, but he's running with the narrative to say people thought he was black, and he was running with that narrative. You get it? You get me? And it's like he really doesn't. He really didn't have to do that. If he came out, if he was just honest about who he is and what's up and his ethnicity, whatever, bro. No one gives a shit. I guarantee no one cares. I guarantee he still would have been as big as he is. Maybe he wouldn't have been as big. I don't know. But it's weird to me if that's the case. So could that basically means some people just supporting him because they thought he was black, which is not the case. Because if you can see it with H, he's not black. He's still successful. So in my opinion, I don't think it's got anything to do with that. But he is acting weird though. I'm not gonna lie, he is acting weird. He's acting real funny, and I don't think it's not that serious, bro. Like it's really not that serious, bro. You get me? Is there a side of hate, people hating? Um, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. But yeah, back to the pretending to be black. There's no such thing as pretending to be black. I spoke about this before, bro. He grew up in the ends. The man them talk like that. The majority of the people in the ends are black. So of course Donny's gonna carry himself like that. He's gonna eat certain food. He's gonna listen to certain music. He's gonna talk a type of way. You get me? He's from the ends, bro. It's got nothing to do with skin color no more, bro. It's literally just how my man grew up. I said it before. If you meet a man that lives in fucking Essex Rebay, a man that grew up in Essex Rebay, and he talks like one of them funny Love Island guys and that, bro, with the funny accents and that, bro. What you saying? Mama's not black here. He's acting like a white boy. I dare you to say that to him, fam. I dare you, fam. You can never say Mama's acting white, bro. That's how he grew up, innit? He grew up from them. He grew up there. He grew up there. He sounds like that. That's how he carries himself. He likes certain music. He does this. He does that. That's how he is, bro. So the same thing with Sench, bro. I just think he has to accept that though. That's what it is. He needs to stop running with the narrative that he's what they're saying it, cosplaying to be this black person. I don't think he has to do that. I think he can be himself and still not be. There's no such thing as acting black. Put it like that, bro. There's no such thing as acting black, bro. Literally, fam. It's nuts.